Have you ever met someone in their 90s who just radiates energy, sharpness, and joy, and you couldn't help but wonder, what's their secret? It's not always luck or good genes. More often than not, it comes down to what they put on their plate every single day. Food is more than just fuel, it's medicine, it's protection, and it's one of the most powerful tools we have to keep our bodies and minds strong as the years go by. After 60, your body changes in ways that make the choices you make in the kitchen even more important. Your metabolism slows down, your bones need extra support, and your brain benefits from certain nutrients to stay sharp. The foods you choose can either speed up aging or slow it down. And science is very clear, certain foods are linked not just to better health, but to longer life. In fact, some of the world's longest living communities, places like Okinawa in Japan or Sardinia in Italy, share common food habits that we can all learn from. That's why in this video, we're talking about 6 foods that researchers have found can help seniors live past 90. These aren't exotic or impossible to find, they're simple, everyday foods you can start enjoying right now. And the beauty of it is that you don't need a complicated diet plan or expensive supplements, just a few smart, delicious choices on your plate. Let's start with one of the most studied foods for longevity, beans. You might be surprised, but these humble little powerhouses are often called the longevity food. In nearly every culture where people regularly live past 90, beans are a daily staple. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans, they all pack a punch. They're loaded with fiber, which not only keeps your digestion moving smoothly but also helps lower cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. For seniors, that means less strain on the heart and a lower risk of diabetes. But beans aren't just about what they prevent. They also provide steady energy throughout the day. Unlike refined carbs that spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing, beans release energy slowly, keeping you fueled and satisfied. Imagine swapping out part of your dinner meat for a hearty bean stew or adding lentils to your soup. Over time, these small swaps can add up to a healthier heart and more years of vitality. Now, while beans give your body strength, another food works wonders for your brain: fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which play a huge role in keeping your brain sharp as you age. Studies show that seniors who regularly eat fatty fish have a lower risk of memory decline and even dementia. Omega-3s also fight inflammation, which is at the root of many age-related diseases, from arthritis to heart disease. Think about it. When you enjoy a piece of grilled salmon with some colorful vegetables, you're not just eating dinner. You're feeding your brain, protecting your heart, and soothing inflammation throughout your body. And you don't need to eat it every day to see benefits. Just 2 to 3 servings a week can make a noticeable difference. For those who don't enjoy fish, even adding a tablespoon of ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your breakfast can give you a dose of healthy fats. And then there's the food that people in Okinawa, one of the longest living regions in the world, swear by: sweet potatoes. These vibrant, orange-colored roots are not only delicious but also rich in beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. That means stronger immunity, healthier skin, and better vision. Sweet potatoes are also high in fiber and antioxidants, helping to protect your cells from damage over time. What makes them especially powerful for seniors is how gentle they are on blood sugar compared to regular potatoes or refined carbs. They give you that satisfying, comforting feeling of a starchy food, but without the spike and crash. Whether roasted, mashed, or baked, sweet potatoes bring both nourishment and comfort to the table. Imagine them as a warm, golden bridge to a healthier, longer life. Each of these foods, beans, fatty fish, and sweet potatoes, tells a story about how simple choices can shape not just the length of your life, but the quality of it. They bring strength to your body, clarity to your mind, and resilience to your heart. And there are still more foods, equally powerful, waiting to be discovered. We've already explored how beans, fatty fish, and sweet potatoes can play a powerful role in shaping a longer, healthier life. But food is not just about survival, it's about thriving, about keeping both your body and your spirit nourished. And some of the most ordinary foods, the ones we sometimes take for granted, carry extraordinary benefits when it comes to living well into your 90s and beyond. Take berries, for example. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These tiny, colorful fruits are like nature's candy, but with a secret superpower. They're loaded with antioxidants, especially compounds called flavonoids, which protect your cells from damage. Think of antioxidants as little bodyguards that shield your body against the wear and tear of time. As we age, free radicals, unstable molecules in our body, cause stress and harm to our cells, speeding up aging. Berries step in and fight back, slowing that process down. But it doesn't stop there. Berries have been shown to improve memory and brain health, which is something many of us worry about after 60. In fact, one long-term study found that people who ate berries a few times a week had slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who didn't. Imagine sitting down with a small bowl of blueberries in the morning, maybe sprinkled over some yogurt or oatmeal. It's not just a tasty breakfast, it's an investment in keeping your memory sharp and your mind active for years to come. And speaking of yogurt, that brings us to another food linked with longevity: fermented dairy, especially plain yogurt. For centuries, cultures around the world have relied on yogurt not just as food, but as medicine. Yogurt is packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that keep your gut healthy. A strong gut doesn't just help digestion, it plays a role in immunity, mood, and even reducing inflammation throughout the body. As we age, our digestive system can become more sensitive, and sometimes nutrient absorption isn't as efficient as it once was. Probiotics in yogurt can help with that, making sure your body gets the most out of the foods you eat. There's also evidence that yogurt can help protect bone health, thanks to its calcium and vitamin D. That means stronger bones, better balance, and a lower risk of fractures, something that becomes more important with each passing decade. The key here is choosing the right kind of yogurt. Many store-bought options are loaded with sugar, which cancels out the benefits. A plain, unsweetened yogurt, Greek yogurt is especially high in protein, can be dressed up with berries, honey, or a sprinkle of nuts. It's a simple, delicious snack that supports your health from the inside out. Now, while berries and yogurt are powerful allies, there's another food that shows up again and again in the diets of the longest-living people: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, these vibrant vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, yet they're incredibly low in calories. That means you can enjoy them generously without worrying about weight gain, all while giving your body a nutrient-dense boost. Leafy greens are rich in vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in bone strength and heart health. They're also high in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes from age-related decline. And for brain health, studies suggest that just one serving of leafy greens a day may help slow cognitive aging by as much as 11 years. That's the difference between feeling foggy in your 70s and staying sharp well into your 80s and 90s. The beauty of greens is how versatile they are. A handful of spinach in your omelette, a side salad at lunch, or even blending kale into a smoothie, you hardly notice how much good you're doing for your body. Over time, those small handfuls add up, creating a shield of nutrients that help protect your bones, your heart, your eyes, and your mind. With berries, yogurt, and leafy greens added to the mix, we can see how these everyday foods work together to cover so many aspects of health, digestion, memory, bones, and immunity. They make aging not something to fear, but something to embrace, because your body is getting the support it needs to keep going strong. And there's still one more food to bring this journey full circle, one that might just be the simplest, yet most powerful of all. We've talked about beans, fatty fish, sweet potatoes, berries, yogurt, and leafy greens, all powerful allies for living longer, stronger, and sharper. But before we wrap up, there's one more food that truly deserves the spotlight. It's so simple, so common, that it often gets overlooked, yet it might just be the single most important part of a longevity diet: nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, cashews, hazelnuts, no matter which kind you prefer, nuts are like little packages of nutrition that your body can thrive on. They're high in healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. But what makes nuts truly special is how they protect your heart. Multiple large studies have found that people who eat a handful of nuts several times a week have a significantly lower risk of heart disease, which remains one of the leading causes of death as we age. And it's not just about the heart. Nuts are also linked with reduced inflammation, improved cholesterol, and even better brain health. Walnuts, in particular, are rich in plant-based omega-3s, making them a great choice for memory support. Picture this: instead of reaching for a cookie or a bag of chips in the afternoon, you grab a small handful of almonds or walnuts. That tiny change swaps empty calories for life-extending nutrients. It's a small daily choice that compounds into years of benefits. Some people shy away from nuts because they're calorie-dense, but here's the key: you don't need a lot. Just a small handful, about an ounce a day, is enough to see measurable benefits. And when eaten mindfully, nuts can even help with weight control, since they're filling and satisfying. They make an easy snack, a crunchy topping for salads, or even a creamy base for sauces when blended. So when we look at the whole picture, these 6 foods, beans, fatty fish, sweet potatoes, berries, yogurt, leafy greens, and nuts, form a powerful circle of nourishment. Together, they cover nearly every system in your body. Your heart, your brain, your bones, your digestion, and even your immunity. They're simple, everyday foods, yet they carry the wisdom of centuries and the proof of modern science. And what's truly inspiring is that you don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Longevity isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Add beans to your soup, enjoy salmon once a week, roast sweet potatoes as a side dish, toss berries into your breakfast, try plain yogurt with a drizzle of honey, make a colorful salad with leafy greens, and keep a jar of nuts within reach. These aren't restrictions, they're invitations. Invitations to enjoy food that not only tastes good but also gives you more good years to enjoy with your loved ones. Life after 60 doesn't have to be about slowing down or settling for less. With the right foods on your plate, it can be about renewal, energy, and joy. Every bite is a choice, and every choice is a step toward a longer, fuller, healthier life. Imagine yourself not just reaching 90, but reaching it with a smile on your face, strength in your body, and clarity in your mind. That's the power these foods can bring. So now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you already enjoy regularly, and which ones are you excited to add to your meals? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your stories and ideas. And if you found this video inspiring, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-backed ways to live your best years with health and happiness. Remember, aging isn't about the years you've lived, it's about how you live the years you have. Here's to filling your plate with foods that keep you strong, vibrant, and full of life, no matter your age.